Okay, Trump's regime has arrested Don Lemon. So let's do a quick read and see what it has to say about this. What can you tell us about the arrest of Don Lemon by Trump's regime? I guess he was covering this Minnesota church where I think the pastor is a, white supremacist type thing, and he was there covering it. And on that basis, they said he was protesting, etc., so they arrested him in L.A. Mr. Mickey, I know you want Mickey loves, but you gotta let Mama do the reading. Come on, over. Mickey, over. Good boy. So at the center of it is truth. Crossing it, a tower moment. Okay? So much for truth. Okay, where this is moving to, the Chariot. The first card out was, of course, the Queen of Swords. And crossing the Chariot is the Hermit. Investigation. Okay. Above it, we have light. Foundation is pondering, not liking what's coming into it. A message, informational message. When it comes to evidence, etc., the lid is off, looking at it, and the burden. There is a burden with this when it comes to the fullness of evidence. Now, the fullness of evidence is the Nine of Pentacles. It's wealth. Usually people read it as the wealthy, but in this case, when I'm reading on something to do with
all right. Donald Trump's Nazi
Gestapo
is in the streets killing America.
I don't know how my phone can just go off. You're not touching it, you're not near it, and it just starts playing something else. So I'm trying to move so I can put this over here, get some room. But when I'm doing these types of readings about law, etc., for me, pentacles are evidence or that type of thing, the wealth of concrete evidence, the message, okay, informational message, the lid is often the burden of this. So yeah, when it comes to the truth, where this is moving to, the light is on it and people are pondering it because it is just absolutely heinous. It's a tower moment. There will be investigations looking into it. We have this Seven of Wands, which is sometimes pushback. It's feeling being on the edge, okay, when it comes to these things. So also it's about what's being withheld, evidence being withheld, what they're holding on to, a message being put out, and what's being worked on. Underneath of it all, their sense of authority, that they're above it, okay? Their sense of authority with what they're going to put out, what they're going to put out. So again, the foundation is the burden, pondering what's being worked on, what they're doing, with their sense of authority. Above it, the lid is off, the light is being shared, there will be messages being put out. Coming into it, a message, okay, informational message, the wealth of evidence, etc. When it comes to the truth, moving forward, feeling on the edge, some pushback perhaps, when it comes to what they're holding on to and restricting when it comes to evidence. This would be a restriction of evidence. They really don't have evidence to support what they've done. It's a tower moment, and they will be looked into more. There will be people looking into it and pushback on this when it comes to Don Lemmon. So I'm going to do a little bit more of a read on this and see what else we get. The quick part, the center of it, the swords are going to come out, the truth, okay, coming to the end when it comes to the actions that they've done, the actions in hand. Okay. So they may try to cover this up, but it's going to come out. What's being juggled? The new action above it. Okay, what they're withholding, what they're restricting, okay, what they're blocking, information being blocked, restricting evidence, juggling this when it comes to a new action. These are the choices being made. Choice in life being made. Yeah, juggling and restricting evidence. Okay. What's new? The clock is ticking, the timing of this, the restriction, the future. When it comes to the blocking of evidence and the promises, okay, the timing, new action, promises, where we have Trump the narcissist, the fly in the ointment, the White House. So yeah, we know who's behind it. Trump's behind it, okay? New promises when it comes to these swords coming down, the future timing of these things. Again, the narcissist, the fly in the ointment, White House, the choices being made, the actions in hand are coming directly from Trump. Okay? So I think, that's all we need to know. This is coming down directly from Trump in the White House. He doesn't like Don Lemon. He doesn't like what happened. And so he's going to try to make an example of him. But there are going to be people looking into this. There is going to be pushback. So on that note, I'll leave that here.